All right, wildflowers and friends, I want to talk about you. You and me. Nah, not that you. You, the letter U. Lowercase u in particular. I want to I want to practice some CVC words. Yeah. That means we got to close it in. So let's do it. U says when you close it in. G. Yep, 3 letters, 3 sounds. It's always nice when you do CVC. They match. G. Mug. Well, we could switch out the M and turn it into G. We're really paying attention to the sound because we're going to talk about not just CVC words using U or the sound, the short U sound. Yeah, but we're going to be talking about other letters and how they can create the short U sound. But right now, let's just say a bunch and get used to hearing g, rug. What did we say? G, bug. What's after that? G, mug. Let's put a bully is someone who's a bully, and being mean as a thug. Thuggish behavior is not nice. Yep. So let's put a un. That spelling is nonsense. Un. Un. So we have some that are real, some that aren't. Un. Let's try a ut, cut, hut, mutt. Sorry. Gut. All right. I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm just going to keep the U up there with the little short symbol. That's what that little curve is. It's the short symbol. I'm going to keep that up there, and I'm going to put 2 slanted lines. Yeah. These slanted lines mean sound. When you see those, it means we're talking not about the letter name, but the letter sound. This is the short U sound. That little thing and these, yep. So we're talking about that sound. You would think a U is the only vowel that can say like in the word up and all the ones we practiced. But the truth is the short U sound can be made by O's and A's. I don't believe it can be made by an E or an I. So those are our vowel sounds. A, E, I. A, E, I, O, and a U. They all have different sounds. A, I, So why in the world do we want to confuse everybody? But we do. I don't know why. English would be a lot easier. English is a language that takes words from all different kinds of parts of the world, and we combine them into something called English. American English is a little different than European English, British English. Oh, man. I'm getting rid of my line. I didn't want to do that. All right, so let's just focus on that sound. I'm going to keep the U up there as a reminder. And I am going to use a marker for this part and we're going to talk about 2-syllable words. So here it is. I'm going to put the dot. I have a short line. Yep, for the first syllable. And I'll explain why that is. And I'm going to kind of give you the second syllable. We're really focused about this first syllable. The first syllable is how you start a word, correct? Well, guess what? A. These are all going to start with A. Just A by itself. Here's another A. And here's another A. Yep. Here's going to be an A. Now, you would think an A would say A. You'd think an A would say its own name, A. Fooled you. It's in this column. It's under the title, the short U sound, So every time we see it's called a schwa sound. Schwa, A, any letter, vowel, that's pretending to be a U, that's supplying the short U sound, is schwa. I think it has 2 dots over it, if in the dictionary pronunciation key. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm pretty sure, but, you know. Now let's put the second syllable in. Go. Hey. This looks like gain. Long A, silent I. Gained, but we say again. Again. I wonder if that's an Old English. We call it Old English. Go, again, silent E helper. Alone, along, O-U, it says out, about. Oh my gosh. There are so many of them. It's the gift that keeps giving. Bove, like dove and love. Bove. So let's go back to our list and just read down it. Ago, again, alone, along, about, above. Oh my gosh. I even think of another one. I just can't help myself. I just have to keep going. A. Some people like to say A on this one. It's a. Own. So what do we got here? Around. Around. Yeah. Not every word that starts with an A is going to say the schwa A sound, the U sound. Not everyone. This is a pretty good list, though, from your sight words that are going to say it. I bet you're going, well, let's practice some sight words that have it. And I will say, okay, I'll do it. Notice I just stuck with the A. There's not that many O's at the beginning of words. Let's try something that just have a U at the beginning. There's our list. We'll chat. I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. I just showed you this sight word. Up. Nice and easy. You see a U, you say a U. Under. Yep, under, up. This is a compound word. It has 2 small words. Up, on, upon, upon. So the U is the first syllable. Now for the A words. Let's see if we have it in our list. Again. This is making an E sound. Again. We got it. We got it. We're amazing. There's this one. Remember, notice how a schwa A sound is its own syllable. Round. We got it. There it is. Way. We've learned that AY. Away. Hey. belongs in our list? Oh, this one has 3 syllables. Na. Hey, that O is, look at that. A and O, they're both making U sounds. Another. Another. Hey, that's another one that's not in our list. Out. About. Wow. These are all sight words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 that all start with an A, but the A says That's important. Yeah. And we even discovered that, like, where was the one? Another. Yeah. We even found an O. But that's for a different lesson. I'm exhausted. I've done like 4 videos for you. I heard you have a snow day. So that's a perfect way. Yeah, watch TT videos and learn a little something, something. Yeah, while you're stuck in the house. Worse things could happen than being stuck in the house. Yeah, it's an opportunity to do something fun. Be creative. Pretend. Yeah. Just something. A whole day to do something with. You figure it out. Go have fun.